Hallo.
Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. You have started for Wilson? Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Isla without delay. Wrap up with critic proof and elusive query. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Giselle's movement, suppose you pick up the trial where she was encountered last, the Courtier's Western Highlands. Let's speak with the Redford, was it? As the commander of Falknest, it is like that he know of any hair activity has been brought in the area. Okay. Something popped up. Just was kind of surprised that something popped up just like. No wait, those are the oh. Am I blind? Oh right. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. There was something. Did I teleport? Yes, I did teleport right. Edward! Well, Mrs. Cook, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. They are so good. I know, of course. I do believe I have met this young gentleman. Definitely we at the service. And you're not mistaken, as the gravity for missions over at World. I'm sure you are aware that the observatory has warned that the trains scatter for another assault. We believe there may be yet a way to avert a coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. That's if we come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the Heretics movement. I see. And then you would best be served by speaking directly to my man. A patrol is due to return from its sweep from the surrounding ends at any moment. You may also wish to question a knight assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgon Mills. It's possible that they are after information that they could be of use of you. Mrs. Ugo knows the weather place I speak of. What she was doing was covered it. Let's see what the forces then. I will stay and await the return for patrol while you two visit the Sweat Bridge. When I have completed my injuries, I will join you there. I like you sofort type. Come, Aurelia, I'm eager to learn what the Red World's men have found in the Heretics lair. Heretics. But while we're here, I can show you now a new mechanic. We got the Ether compass. And there right now you saw there was a message. The compass detected a current approximately 203 arms to the north. Yam's mom's And I think something else, I'm unsure about the third one, are the measurements in-game. And what the compass actually does is finding those things. Those ether currents. When we find all of those ether currents, we can fly in this map like we did in a runaway bomb. This is something that you can do in every map from now going forward, with the exception of some city states. Else in most, actually in every mode. I must say most map, I'm not sure if there aren't maps that you can't fly. Yeah, there are multiple. And yeah, with the ether currents here, you can see how many we need to find per foot and how many are hidden behind quests. Because yes, there are actually quests that you can do, need to do, that will give those ether currents to you. And now that I actually mention it, I'm gonna run back to our encampment, since here is a blue map. Most of the times the blue maps have the ether currents locked behind them, and you can see them. It's already the map is still pretty uncovered. That means we have still a lot to discover here. If I must say, all of the flying is locked behind story quests, so it doesn't matter how hard you try to force all of the stuff. Unless you progress in the story for a bit, you can't really. And here, bridge over the frozen water. There we have a ether current. I will not make. Yeah. I will not read every side missions. Main missions, yes. Side missions, no. Just for the sake of control, I'm actually pretty annoyed that my voice right now is that deep. But well, I cannot change it. And the deep voice comes definitely from my posture, since I'm actually right now more or less lumping forward, since it's cold. We have 1 or 2 degrees right now. But I am way too stingy, more or less. I don't know if this is the right word. To start the heater. Rather drink something warm than pay some gas price. And funny enough, something rather funny has happened. The things that we need to defeat are also in this fate. I doubt that we can defeat them quick enough, but I don't know. We can try. And I misclicked. No, that is not good. Where's my mouse? That's my mouse. Can I heal them? I can, okay. But now this is the question. If I can and if I should. I don't really have to feel that this was a good idea to do right now. This phase. But maybe the bonus EXP will help us later. Also some seals are good to have. On that end, when we completed this map, I will take a break from main story and we'll do the storyline of the astrology. I am quite happy that there are so many NPCs that are fighting with us. Since else I don't really would know if I had a chance against it. I mean, a sixth or an eighth of the bar would be filled nonetheless. But yeah, rather not. Three at once sounds pretty good to me. And I'll be honest, the only reason why I actually did this fade with such confidence that I can do it was Because this is my main class. This is the class that I mostly play in 14. And with that knowledge, I'm gonna also do this fate. Not for the money, not for everything else, just for the sake of doing it. Not exactly what I wanted, but still okay. Sure. Give me 2 things. And 6%? 6% boost. And another 6% boosted. 12% boosted attack power. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why I was like, does it even matter? Wait, 12 minutes to kill the thing is actually pretty long. Actually surprising long. Yes, I take the attack boost. And the boost in my healing capacity. Can I give him that? No, I cannot. Okay. Deeply sad. I know that I should actually don't really have any problems with mana. I just spam Lucid Dream out of use for it. Yeah, okay, it's another sun, but yeah. It's also a way to kill some time. Mayhap I get an yes, please. I'm not really the biggest fan of The music of Heaven's Sword, the battle music. I was... Oh. Nothing to see here. And that. And that. Ah, no card for me. I just wanted to say, did my knight friend die? Great! Okay. Let's continue with what I actually meant to do. And 367 yams to the north. We have another ether current. I won't do all of those in stream. When we enter a new map and we find the ether currents, I gonna do them off screen since the searching for ether currents is either pretty or some are just for some I don't really have an idea how to actually get them without the help of someone that already did it. Mr. Skooga, you're finding to say, well, there's something of tale of there. No sooner had we chanced upon promising looking shafts of lures that were ambushed by the shadows of by the great white beasts. It seemed Eric's foresaw our coming, left behind their pets to discourage for the investigation. Therefore our numbers were badly wounded. And they cannot carry out your duties until the creature is slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements, let us deal with these pets ourselves already. Oh boy, more fighting! I need to kill some bears. Okay. Oh. I need to speak with all of you now. No, I need to speak with the guy outside. Okay. Palestinian. The beasts are slain? Then my thanks, Mr. Skoga. We may return to our duty without fear of mauling. Yes. There's so much stuff here. If you strike down the acid, is it not? The records we discovered either those beasts from mold by commerce or appeared to be some manner of criminal spawns. We had not the luxury of pursuing the contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving on answer of Claw, but we got us exploit content more friendly situation pursuing slowly heretics. Interrogation with the patrol proved fruitless. Either they divide some clue from these letters, or I wander in the snow and pray for the gods to us raise the Iser's door. This is hardly a choice at all. Well then, let's collect some. Yeah, I hate it when it's actually just cold. Just plain old cold. Yeah, it's so hard to move the fingers. You've recovered much of Hedrick's correspondence? Letter added to converts from Marcelivia and Sistine. Now we have more than a dozen letters. What do we have here? Every one of these specials dealings with betwixt with Gorgon military tracks in the follows the Emperor Amphitheater. They had requests of foodstuff, clothing, and all manner of precision. This atmosphere in the ruined city on to end them. The Amphitheater, the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the Prime Machine, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies beyond the other side of the treacherous tract of ice and snow. It can assist be crossed. We must be placed our fate in the Eternite. As you may recall, our dear friend Moonbreeder succeeded in recreate the Arca Amphi beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Aesat. At the time, I was assumed that the result Eternite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gorgon and Mill seem to have been regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, our backup still functions. I suggest we make for the Ether ride in Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I am wrong, Estine, but the course of mapping the snow corner system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Heights, was it not? Might be possible for us to reach the Ether ride from this side of the wall? It should. Those two rainpost soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after tunnels were cleared. But they will not deny us entry. Okay, Nessie, let's go. Where's next Ether ride? Southwest, okay. Oh no, not a frost grenade. Big game. Get me up here. No? Okay, then not. Okay, more traveling. And yes, I want to discover the area up there since discovering areas gives EXP. That's why most of the times when I'm actually farming stuff, I make new when I actually open worlds, I most of the times actually use classes that I want to level. Since it's not much EXP, but it is EXP nonetheless. Ow. Ow. I guess I've also time. Accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I can imagine what brought you out this far, but you're welcome to Inner Tunnel if that is your will. Assuming our configure still functions, we must pray the 12 doors. We shall rough it out as an animation in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the Prime Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. There is some like to rejoice the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Maybe you should ask its occupants. They seem like a friendly bunch.
Dogs of Ishgard, it's not enough that you binge all my love sight. Enough be satisfied with the icy slick and the rest of less. The icy slick with the last rub of our blood.
Lay your weapons. We come under the flag of Varley. We wish not to speak. We wish to only speak with your mistress. That we might block our peace.
You think of us, you fools, boy? We will take more than 100 words for the trust you walk with a dragon slayer. We know all too well what he is capable of.
My reputation precedes me. They give us liberal choice.
Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory.
God is down.
Ooh, more of them. Yes. Hey, Stinian. Take a card. Ah, cute. Or not, I don't know what the problem is. I should actually take those. Yes, please, all on one space. I actually like it when they are all on one space. It makes it easier. Could you... Ah.
know your folly.
You do that, I do here. That and let me just and there. So, okay. Just a bit. Excuse me, what are you trying to do? Did you just tackle me? Adorable. Cute.
They fight like demons. This death to remain. Fall back, brothers, retreat to the cinders.
I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. What if we could question one of them? What did you ask them what we don't know? They make it for the cinders, and so was me. Even should never surrender to certain will be no hard text to question. The cinders, you say? In face, the name is unknown to me. Maybe should be as good as to enlighten Justinian? I suspect that Sarah is way of referring to the Dream Dragon, an island sort of found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years passed, this is though the Sur Dragoon of the age fought the dragon off. During operations, after savage struggle, a mighty creature was weakened to the point of death, and forced into a magic slumber by the entire chapter of the Ulysses sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash cinders began to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature in all lengths in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice is found on top of it, but you may be sure to speak through. A fascinating cave. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. The word Isle is interesting for me since it's written as. There's my mouse. As ISLE, and the S is just completely silent. The Dreamy Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the Frozen Beast, however, there's another place visit first. I'm told convictors have said come in twin pools. Their leader, Jean Lord, may have informed news of us. But I may have a phone, not with my name either. The convictors are. Oops. I suggest let us speak with those convictors then. Temper all haste to the measure of caution. My fingers are cold. I should know. Why is it so cold? The travelways. And another fate, but no fate. Right now, no fate. Only driving through this cold mess of a web. And how much EXP does we miss? Not that much, okay. Yes, fate joined, but please. No fate. No fate, only copper. Nee. No copper. Only story. Progress in the story, please. And there's our ether current. No story, only stalling. No stalling. And our last ether current is northwest. Northwest. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looking promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give it to you, there's the wild claims your corpse. I beg your pardon? Not so quickly, Judge. I have this frail and foul heretics with a flick of his wrist. Who are you to question my mighty fury? That armor, that lance, the Stuart Dragoon himself, graced upon our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Shinlord, leader of the convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask the winds, bear or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Stop throwing money at me. It hurts. Ah, Lady Iset, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've heard not of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourself. Thank you, we shall. Aurelia, Estinian, let us make our way to camp. Let's see what information there is to be had. Really, one of these may have encountered heretics while out hunting. Try speak as many as you can, Aurelia. Yeah, no, if not heretics, you honestly expect with a critique of your atmosphere and abandoned what once around and out of camp? Yeah, I hear of the area. I have not the faintest idea why the heretic will pass out by very nose and should be none the wiser. I had dragons from the lady, big ones, however I do skin the skies of a sense of my prey. You don't give room is a creature that's skinny up the ground. Damn, why are there so many arrogant people? Looking for some heretics to say, why don't you go and bother Piet with someone or someone? I thought I'd keep with these bring food and clothes with these decent pieces from mind of work. Or what the fuck do themselves out there in the wilds? Stop throwing sense at me! But I can help you with, my lady. How did you it? Well, I've never seen one myself, reindeers I haven't heard a thing or two. You have to be careful any information you could share with us. The gods would have known but clean precious little from taking the rest of these people. If you please, my lord, I'm Pierre Quet. A soldier by trade, do not much one of, if I'm honest. It ran for love of stepping folks and took up the speed to sea. Now, it was by order of Sir Chandler's father. Still, as long as they keep paying my wages, I am father about what they do have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of lowborns are glad to get pressed into service inside ground before they are see the second battle. And once they got thinking how unfair is it all, they make much of the heretics to turn to their heads. Whether the simply promise of freedom tends to it. It may explain how Lady Isaac was able to expand her following so swiftly. Did you say some made of mine gobbled down her thick stripe and asked for seconds? Told me they were off Western Islands to light a signal fire. That's how the attackers know that they are serious joining their ranks apparently. Lined up to some purple mouse smokes and bastards come to you. Is that so then? I'm under the start of fire. That was throwing money at me, help. Purple flame. Purple flame. We had to lower the frostwall precision before the means of bruising signal of purple hue. As it happens, someone saw the tail of Trapper who dropped the side of a woolly yak onto its campfire. Aside from Travel's dangerous story also discovered. But the smoke from smoldering flames was tinged in a deep violet. If you're a monster hunt, monster of someone, are you not already? It should prove a drifting test for you to pursue a number of heights. We might need to burn more than one ear the heretics notice our beacon. Monster, you and I should get a wood for the fire. I will take the warhorse to find enough dry for this frost weather. Let us meet the dreaming dragon with our fruits of our labor. And so I shall go hunting. But first, I want to sell. Since I don't need any material. I'm right now looking through to can I sell something else? Not really. And I get a lot of money. Let's do some fighting again. That aspect, I could actually sort my inventory right now. Yeah, that is right now all that I can do. Just waiting. Everything is gone. Oh, no, Shadow, no. We may have be the 1st of December, but no. No Christmas, no. It may be Christmas time, but I'm not ready for Christmas. For me, it's right now just another work thing. I should really start considering getting a new weapon for my class. But well, oh no, we failed the fate. Let me draw a card, please. Christmas orders are annoying. But as stupid as it sounds, those are in fact the orders that make the most of money during the year. Yeah, poor retail workers. Actually, poor retail workers. I think the postal workers actually have it worse than the retail workers. With all, with this online ordering society that we have, this is quite literally just like, ugh. I mean, I can understand why the postal service really don't wanna order to the door anymore. And I'll be honest, if the means would be there, if there were enough stations for it, I would actually say just put all of the orders into boxes. The people who wants them shall just hunt them for themselves. Yeah, hunt them, yeah. Because no, the people that want those packages shall just grab them themselves. They ordered it. They should see a means to get it. I don't care, give me coffee, bye. What does the Itakiran say? 2 of the quests for Gearfans are already finished. I need to find 1 more. And 1 more quest, because the next quest that we will do will finish up that. Humans are stupid, but yeah. Humans would cry because I need to do shit. Which is the weird social society standpoint of our youth, which I'm very concerned about. This is actually the worst part of being in the generation that I was born. The older generations don't expect anything anymore. Really, my current boss was actually surprised about my age when he looked at what I had. Like, when he actually got my thing. Because I have, as stupid as it sounds, my, here, life history. That piece of paper, I don't know, it's called in English. This is for my generation probably the most basic shit. It's as stupid as it sounds, it's normal to have at least one or two cancelled here work learnings, Ausbildung. It is common to have at least one or two that were just cancelled. And most of the time it's actually cancelled because of the youth. Not in my case, like one is just, yeah, you cannot put a 16-year-old that is freshly done with school on 13-hour days where he needs to wake up at 4 in the morning, gets home at 6. You can, that is something that, yeah, that will not work. It worked for almost a year, and then my body was just dead. Just plain dead. I was mentally and physically drained at that point. There was no chance that I could have finished that. That was a fool's errand. So, that was cancelled. Especially because it was again something like, okay, am I not supposed to do things? Am I not supposed to build kitchens or something? Why is the only thing that I do is building indoors? Yeah, but yeah, it was actually just like he saw that just like, okay, that is basically. And then he looked at me, looked at the report that he got from my, from the, not shift leader, the section leader that we have, and he was just like, what? How can it be that you're one of the best workers that we have in the... At that point it was really just, how can you be the best worker that we have in the shift, but have have a life history like that, where it's really just like, what? How? And we can still see this, I'm still the best shift worker, because I do the most of the shit. Okay, and for the people of YouTube, I will take this ether current and go to our main quest off screen. We will see us then in the next part. Till then, see ya.